Hey guys, this is CrisisCrusher07 from Beyblade Premier. I want to go over our first update for Teampalooza. We have some amazing August. We have Indiana, Florida, and Maryland hosting their first Teampalooza tournament. And let me tell you, it was great. A lot of competition, a lot of top bladers, joining in teams and playing against each other. And today, what I want to do here is, since this is our first update, I want to show you a couple of things that we've been working behind the scenes, including the leaderboard, including our Legends Festival in December, and also each month we are holding giveaways for the registered teams. The giveaway, we're gonna do it on Monday. We're recording this on Friday, September 9th. We're gonna do that on Monday next week. We're gonna do a live event to do the giveaways for the registered teams. So a lot of great things happening. Next week, Florida is going to host their second tournament. Maryland is hosting in the third week of September. So Teampalooza is already on his way and having a lot of fun, basically. So what I want to do here for you guys is let's start with what we are working here with the tracking board. The link to this board is going to be in this video. Also, we're going to make a direct link in our tournaments page right here. So we're going to add it in here for Teampalooza and also in our Discord channel. So Teampalooza, right? So the idea here is that each local state create their own teams and compete against each other in their states. But at the same time, they are not just competing with their local state; they are competing in a multi-state level. So right now we have four states that joined Teampalooza, which was Florida, Maryland, Indiana, and Washington. Washington came in a little bit later, so they're gonna be in the update for September. They just held their tournament a week ago, so they are gonna be in the September update. So we have 14. Each team is competing locally, but at the same time in a multi-state level, competing for points and competing for the chance to come in and have a full weekend stay for Legends Festival in December. So the winning team is gonna get a free hotel stay for all three members of the team, and also we have more prizes. So let's talk about them. So the first thing, we are tracking different things in here that I want to cover with you guys. So the first thing in here, in this page, there is our definitions in here. I'm gonna point them out in a little bit. But definitely what we did here is we create a web page where each team have their cards. Basically, that's how we call it. With the information, the team information, and also the individual rankings as well. So I'm gonna come back in here in a little bit. Let's go up here. So basically, the first thing is we want to track individual stats as well. So the top leaders, this is a team stat, which is the total accumulated points. Right? So this is basically taking all the points in every match for the team and adding them up together. So we have the anti-heroes from Florida with 43. We have now Sonic can be Supersonic from Maryland with 39. And as you can see right here, everybody's pretty close. Everybody's pretty close in here. And I think it's going to get closer and closer as we continue to play month to month. So we have a pretty good, they're pretty close in here, and September, I'm pretty sure it's going to be an interesting month for all of these teams. So this is our main stat that we are tracking, right? The winner in this column, the winner at the end on November 6th, which is the last tournament, the winner in here, we get everything paid to come down to Florida in December. Then we have the APPM, it should not be B. I have to fix that, but that's okay. So we have, this is a stat, and let me give you the back end story on this. This is a stat that we just created after we started Teampalooza, because we found out that states have different volume, right? So for example, Florida and Maryland have a lot of bladers. Florida have 36 players in August. I think Maryland have about 32. Then we have Indiana. They had about 22. And Washington, I think they had about 16, 17 as well. So you see, each state have different volume of bladers per tournament. So some teams going to play more than other states. So in order to mitigate that, right, what we did, you said, let's create an average that we can use and put everybody in the same playing field. So what we did is we came up with the APPM, which is the accumulated point per match. So we take your total points, your team's total point, and we divide it by how many times you play, how many matches you had. So for example, if a team, played 3 times, like it happened in Indiana in the last one, there was a bracket with 2 teams that they played twice in one bracket, and then they went to the finals, so they play a total of 3 matches. So we divide their total points by 3 matches, and that gives us an average. So that way, if you play 20 times or you play 10 times, we're going to have an average, which is going to give us a score that everybody can be in the same playing field. Right now, everybody is showing up in here because we only have 1 month of data. But at the end of by November 6th, this leaderboard is going to be updated. It's going to be only calculating the teams that have placed at least 10 matches. This way, we don't have players, teams that they just play once in a tournament and they did great, so they have a high APPM. So we are doing a minimum matches in order to be in the leaderboard. So just so you know, moving forward, only the ones that with 10 matches or more are gonna show up in here. So right now we have the MF Boomers. They were the winners in Indiana in August. They have an APPM of 825, which is amazing. They're scoring a lot. This means that in order to beat this team, you need to score. You need to be close to 8 points. Your offense needs to be close to 8 points per game in order to beat these guys. So then we go from there. We have more teams here. Now Supersonic. Now Sonic can be Supersonic. Also, they seem to have a great August. They are in the leaderboard, on both leaderboard. And then on the DF, which is the domination factor, this is a cool, very cool stat that we just came up with. And this is at the individual blader per se, right? So what we did here is we wanna look for domination, right? What blader, how difficult it is to beat this blader. So what we did is we took all the total points that the blader scored, right? All the total points in each match. Like if you win 3-2, you got 3 points. Then you won 3-1. So you keep accumulating your winning points. And also how many points you allow against you. So if you are winning 3-0 most of the time, that means that your domination factor will go up. It would be higher. So again, the domination factor is total points scored divided by total points allowed. So again, the lower the score, that means that you're winning either very close, like 3-2s, or you are losing by a lot. You are losing 1-3, 0-3. So the lower the score means that you are losing or winning pretty close matches. The higher the score means that you are scoring a lot of points while allowing either 0 to 1 point. So again, this accumulated calculation is going to keep calculating it for every tournament. But right now we have my win with 6, and it's a big gap for the second guy in Florida, which is Citrus Ninja. Again, this is just 1 month of data, but you can see my Nightwing have a very, very, very good tournament in the last one. So these are the guys that you don't want to face in your local state. So moving down the list in here, what we did here, we created team cards, which basically is going to have data for your team and individually. We're going to continue to add more data to this as we go. We just launched this one, and we want to include it in there as much as we can. But we are continue working on this. So for example, we have other system. They are from Maryland. They have their picture in there. Pretty cool picture, by the way. We're going to keep track of how many points they have in total, their average BR, which the BR is the ranking in worldbeyblade.org, the team record, the APPM, which is the accumulated point per match, team sweeps. Sorry for my accent. This is basically means how many times the team won 9-0, right? So they basically swept the other team. So this is going to be another cool stat. We might have to see if we do something with this one. Going back in here, I forgot to mention that this leaderboard right here, they both going to have prizes. I'm not sure what we're going to do yet, but for this one, we want to do something as big as the total accumulated points due to the difference in sizes for each state. So something big is coming as well for these guys. This one is more like an MVP type of title, right? The domination factor. So we're going to work on this. We're going to give something away from in here to something nice as well. So team sweeps. Then we have individual rankings, right? We have each team member in here, the supreme one. This is the players' accumulated points. So how many points you got in total? So how many points you're putting into your team? The domination factor, 2.2, and the PR. This is basically the perfect rounds. I mean, perfect rips. Sorry. So this is basically how many times you won 3-0. So perfect rounds is another cool stat as well to see how dominant you are in your blading with your blading skills. So basically all of that information is gonna come in here. Again, we have the big 3 in Florida. Same information, team record, accumulated points, sweeps, and then personal information for each blader. So, So this is something that we're gonna continue working on, but definitely, you guys feel free to navigate through this page, find more information, have fun with this, share with your friends, share your stats, and let us know if you want to see something else. If you would like to see something in the stats as well, feel free to let us know, and we are working on making this a great experience for you guys as teams and also as individuals. So Legend Festival is coming on next week, September 15. All the details are coming for Legends Festival. It's going to be a 2 days event here in Orlando, Florida, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We have a lot of events planned for you guys, and it's going to be a blast. So you don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss being in Florida on December 3rd and 4th. So let us know what you want to see, what do you like, what you would like to, what you like us to add, and we're going to work on making this a solid experience for you guys.